This one is the beeswax. It's so delicious. It's so sweet. That beeswax is like the cone, honeycomb. And then you get the vanilla and the amber. So that's where this fragrance here, Whisper of Innocence, is like a must buy for me. All right, so let's jump into it. I have fragrances that are floral, like with heavy and jasmine. I have some that are like a Turkish rose note is predominant. I have one that's like a nutty almond, absolutely delicious. And I have a House of Sillage that is like a fruity gourmand, right? So let's start off with the floral, the more that's like florally jasmine. It's heavy in jasmine notes. And that one would be my my Whisper of Temptation. And I wanted to make sure that I can get the top off. So the top of it looks like this. Again, like I said, the presentation is absolutely amazing. And then the inside, without trying to blind you, is like it's written in the inside, the name. And then there's a little cupcake, right? So this one here is heavy in floral note. Not really floral, I want to say. It's like more like a fruity note is the top of it. So you have black currant that's blended with a cardamom, a plum. The middle note, see, and that's the opening. That opening is that black currant. And that cardamom is like almost like a spiciness, right? And then you get the saffron, the rose petals, and then you get this jasmine. But that jasmine is so, it's so true. It reminds me of a body spray. Well, the jasmine note reminds me of a body spray, and I'll list that body spray right here, that is called Night Blooming Jasmine. That was the name of it. I didn't get it. I don't have it in my collection because I wasn't that really serious about jasmine until I got this fragrance here. Then it has this this oud in it. So Whisper of Temptation has oud, right? It's oud and it's suede, like it's like it's like a milky suede, like a very smooth suede leather. And then the base of it is like this sandalwood, right? So all of those are the notes that's in it. But to me, this fragrance is jasmine. That's why I mentioned that body spray. This fragrance is jasmine. But I think because it had that black currant and saffron blend in it, it made this one not so harsh for me. But if you love jasmine, Whisper of Temptation, they always having a sale going on. So I want to say you can get these as low as $144 if you watch the sales. I know the regular price of this is in the 300s, but you can get this down to a reasonable price, right? Well, that's reasonable for me. I'll say that. Whisper of Temptation. Jasmine lovers, this is the one for you. The next one I have is I want to stick with the whispers, right? It was a whole collection. So yeah, Whisper of Innocence, Guidance, Temptation. It was a whole, like a series of them, right? But these are just the two that I have. So the next one I have, and this is what it looks like. So this one is white, and you see the diamonds that go around it, right? The little crystals that go around it. And then this is the top of it. And so this is the one I tell you that's like a fruity gourmand type note. The only thing with this one here, before you get to the gourmand, you do have to get past a bit of citrus, right? So the opening in this one is lime. So anyone who know me know that lime is not one of the ones that I gravitate to. But the good part is that lime doesn't stay around for long. So it's lime, is velvet, like a violet leaf. You're gonna get beeswax, and that's when this fragrance becomes magical to me, because the beeswax and the jasmine and the vanilla and amber comes in. And to me, I don't get that much jasmine. I get more jasmine in Whisper of Temptation than I do in Whisper of Innocence. This one is the beeswax. It's so delicious. It's so sweet. That beeswax is like the cone, a honey cone. And then you get the vanilla and the amber. So that's where this fragrance here, Whisper of Innocence, is like a must buy for me. I waited very long. Like I told you previously, if you wait it out, you can actually get these for like mid-hundreds. And you will not be disappointed. This one is great. Whisper of Innocence. It does have a lime opening, so do keep that in mind. The opening is a bit citrus, but then it's going to quickly move. So you're going to get the lime and the velvet leaf, but then that's just at the top. Then it's going to pass into the beeswax and jasmine and vanilla and amber, and that's when I think that this becomes gorgeous on your skin. Now this one here is from their original line. Like they have the original collection before they start going into, because they go all the way into like they have a ton of they have Batman. I think they had Wonder Woman. Oh, they have Mickey Mouse. I want the Mickey Mouse. I really, really, really want the Mickey Mouse. I don't have it yet, but I really want it. And the crazy thing about it is I want that one simply because I want the presentation of Mickey Mouse. I know. This one here is House d'Or, right? So with this one is where you're going to get that Turkish rose. The Turkish rose comes in with this fragrance right here. And I like when I think of rose, I like the Belgian rose, I like the Dimash rose, and I also like Turkish rose. But particularly I find that I have a lot of Turkish rose. So it was not surprising that I really enjoyed this one. But this has raspberry, wild strawberry. That's your opening. Raspberry, wild strawberry, magnolia. That's the opening. Then that rose comes in, and the Turkish rose, it's almost like a double layer of rose, because you get Turkish rose, you get Bulgarian rose. So both of the roses that I enjoy is in this one. All right, and I hope I'm in the same spot. My camera just cut off. But what I was trying to say is this one is from the original packaging, right? So this is when they used to put the name they put the name at the top, where even though the name is also in the inside of it, and I don't want to blind y'all, but these here, like with the other ones, you got the design, right? But these here have, and I have one more like this, the name is at the very top. So it's dotted with red crystals on it, and then red crystals around the side. I wish my camera would give this more justice, then you can actually see how beautiful this is. But this is gorgeous. So this is the one that has the roses in it. So if you're a person who enjoy rose fragrances, and I want to say it's House d'Or. Of course, you know I have it listed across the bottom. All right, the last one I have from the House of Sillage. Now, this is not the last I ever would have, but this is just the last that I currently have right now. And this one, it has the white crystals on it. Like the other one, again, it has the name at the top and the crystals around the side of it. And look at the juice. So you know this is good. This is real good, right? This one I'm talking about is Benevolence. This is the nutty one. This is the one that pulls off a nutty note, right? Again, as you see, without trying to blind you, is the name is in the inside. This one, the opening of this one is Bitter Almond. This one here is what I wanted Girl of Now to give me. And when I finally got my nose on Benevolence, this one here, then I got it. Because you're going to get the bitter almond, you're going to get the bergamot, and then the star anise. And what I like about this line is that they throw in a little spiciness at the top, right? So you get all of this delicious, and then you get a little spicy. And then it's going to move into orange blossom, lavender, jasmine, and then the base is where it gets great. It is sugar, vanilla, and musk. This one, Out of all the four, if I had to rank them, this one would be my number one. And I think because of the almond note is why I feel like that. This one is so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. When I wear my almond or nutty fragrances, and I tend to try to wear them around when spring first comes in, I'll pull them out around that time. And then I might find myself putting them out again around the winter time because it's cozy. It gets wear, and I know that a lot of time people look at my collection and they're like, oh, those are brand new bottles, you cannot possibly be wearing it. Yes, I am, but again, you see all the fragrances that I have, so I may have a day or two that I might wear the fragrance. I have very few fragrances that I wear constantly. Like, I don't have a signature scent, but if I did, this would be it. I love this one. The bitter almond in this one is so realistic. It's so delicious. I love it. I just love it. Benevolence, right? If you like nutty fragrances, I would say go get this one here. All right, we talked about my collection of House of Sillage. I would love to hear, what fragrances do you have from House of Sillage? And if there are any of them that I listed, are those your favorites too? Or do you have some other ones? And I know that there's quite a few of them out there that people they gravitate to. I know there's one, I'm trying to think, it's Passion. Let's see if I can find it. I want to say it's Passion On or something like that. And if I can find it, I'll post it right here. But I want to say Passion or something is in the name. That one is never in stock. And when it is in stock, it is never on sale. So I have had a sample of it. I do enjoy it. I just haven't picked it up yet. But I know that that's one of the favorites. If there are any other favorites, tell us about it. Tell us about it in the comments. Let us know. I love doing this with you. I am so happy to be back on doing videos, and I wish you the best day, night, morning, whenever you get opportunity to watch this. My only request is, please, can you share the video for me? And so that more people can come over to our channel, more people can come and they can engage with us. Again, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.